Welcome to Wednesdays with Weingartz. I'm Ron Weingartz. Today I'm here about the new Toro stripe mowers. The Toro stripe mowers was designed from the ground up to be a battery mower. Toro's been a leader in walk mowers for really decades, and they've done a great job of taking their existing gas platform and converted it to battery. They perform very well. But with this new design, designed for optimum efficiency and performance in a battery model. So to start with, they use a polymer composite deck, which is very durable and it's light, so it makes it easier to handle. It's also less strain on the batteries because you're propelling less weight on the self-propelled model. And also, if you notice, kind of see from the outside, it's very deep deck, so you get a lot of good airflow underneath the deck for optimal cutting performance and efficiency. They also use a three-phase brushless motor, and what that does when you get into tough mowing conditions, the brushless motor will increase the RPM so it'll handle getting through those tougher conditions, where when it's lighter, it'll drop down into a lesser mode to save on battery life. So depending on the model, you'll get about 60 minutes runtime out of these mowers, which is incredible for a walk-behind mower. So start with, these are both self-propelled models. They do offer a push model. They both use the same deck, but one uses a single blade and a double blade, and I'll show you a little bit more about that in a moment. They come standard with a bag and a mulch plug. So the bag, when you're bagging, you just lift up the door and pull your bag off, so I'll open in the front to dump. And there's a mulch plug in here, so when you're bagging, that plug would just be removed. So when you're mulching, you just operate with the door closed. So these nice compartment to get at your battery, just a push button to pop your battery out to bring it into the charger. And this uses the Toro Flex Force 60-volt platform. So what's nice with this, they've got about 60 tools now and growing every day. There's a lot of different attachments a lot of different tools you can use with this Flex Force system. So whether it's a string trimmer, leaf blower, snow blower, there's a lot of different machines, so you can use this battery, or if you get a battery from another machine, you'll have another battery to use in your mower. So it's really a great platform. Like I say, this particular model has the 6 amp. It just snaps into place. The height of cut is all done with just a front and a back lever, so you don't have to go around each wheel. So it makes it easy to move. And the handles has 2 different height settings for the operators, and you can just fold it all the way over for storage in the garage. It just clips into place. So as we move over to this model, this is their dual blade system. So what they've done here, we'll just flip this over. This also has what they call a smart stow. So you can flip this over. And you can also stand it up for storage. Without any oil or gas, you don't have to worry about anything leaking out. But the dual blade, so the Toro with the dual blade system, the idea behind it is you get the same recycler technology with the recirculating clippings under the deck, but you have twice as much surface contact with the 2 blades. So they're going to cut it up finer than the standard single blade. So this is really, from what we've seen, is really probably one of the best cutting mowers for a battery mower on the market today. And then when you go into this model, they do up the standard battery to a 7.5 amp because it does take a little bit more power to run that blade, so you can still get that 60-minute run time. Where this model will come with a standard charger, you'll get the rapid charger when you can charge a 7.5 amp battery in about 70 minutes. So it's a nice quick charge time. Also, point out the operation, very easy to operate. So they have a variable speed self-propel. So you basically just pull your handle here to engage to start the blades with the push button, and then you squeeze here for your self-propel. And it is variable speed, so you can control the speed depending on how fast you want to walk or the mowing conditions. They also have a nice feature here, max mode. There's just a max button, little blue button here. So if you get into heavy conditions and you want to give full power to the blades to get through that, you can just manually push that max mode to get through that tough conditions. So we're really excited to see a brand new platform With the battery technology getting better every day, I think Toro's got a great machine here. It's definitely something to take a look at. Thanks for listening today.
Weingartz, everything.